What game? Motherfucker, it's Leisure Suit Larry again, isn't it? I would say, what game would it be most inappropriate to have that kind of intro for? Where the characters all come out barefoot with googly eyes playing an instrument. GoldenEye. Good. Imagine if there was a Leisure Suit Larry 64. Yes. Okay, I gotta get used to this again. What that is. What do I have in my inventory? The broken crap. Precious stone. The stone of thirst is the thing that I was trying to like figure out what to do with. Oh, I remember. I was trying to read about like what you do with the stone of thirst, and like the incantation thing seems like a red herring. You gotta find that bard. You're supposed to listen to the bard all the way through. Where is he now? He's up some tower. Oh no, it would just be Leisure Suit Larry 69. You're right. The title of the game would be Leisure Suit Larry 60. It'd be 69, but it would be 64 with the 4 crossed out and the 9 written over it. Yeah. That's what it would be. Where was he? Oh, wait. Not that bird. The other thing I read. Yeah. It would be about as clever as Al Lowe. Where the fuck did I come in? That's to the Fountain Plaza. I think over here's came in. No. That is where we came. No, I think maybe up here. Yeah, okay, we're in here. This is what we want. I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure that there's a map, and it's really easy to miss. And that we missed it. We don't want to go down there. We want to go down the other way. Which I think is over here? This is my speed right now. Yeah, this is my speed of game right now. No action. Action is too much. There's that dude who's dead. Out here? So I think it's right after you land? Come out down here. It's not in the. Maybe it's not in this area. Maybe it's in this area. It's somewhere down here. Somewhere like in the sewers. Oh, oh, oh! Found an ancient map. Let's take the parchment. You take the map, deciding that it may reveal something important. Look at that. Now, I believe there's a dedicated map button. I need a fishing rod. Yeah, look at this. We got a map now. Hell yes. This makes the game way easier, and it's so easy to miss. Look at that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hey, Kaligator. Hey, Noru. Alright. Hope you're doing well, Noru. I'm glad you got your homework assignment. Okay, so the map isn't perfect, but it's maybe better than what we had before. Which was no map. Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand. Disciples Tower is like a zone, and we only have zone level. Zone defense. Gatekeepers. Okay, so that's the gatekeeper. Talk to. Yeah, this is the place we're gonna be, right? We're gonna find the bard. The bard. Alright, get ready. I gotta get ready to... Oh! Listen well, Halfling. You know talent when you hear it. Here to hear another song? Yes. This is a song that all thieves like. It's called the Song of Triumph. For strong men of the grassy plain were thieves then, seeking golden gain. Fear us, O gods on high. Hate us, O men who die. Fear us, O beasts below, hate us, O ancient foe. We're strong men of the grassy plain, we're thieves then, seeking gold and gain. Will's song comes to an end. The song is a favorite around the castle, as you might guess. I started playing it when I realized that it may just keep me alive here. Now it is all the thieves want to hear. You listen well. Yes, I would love another song now. Believe it or not, here's a song written by the Dungeon Keeper. Keeper of the dungeon imprisons my heart. A fiddle made of wood will keep us apart. Long into the night he embraces its bow. A sweet song, and yet his love I'll not know. Keeper of the dungeon imprisons my heart. We're glad when this particular song comes to an end. Oh, yeah. It's, what is, no, it's like the alternate reality, the dungeon karaoke version. He sold it for some reason or another. Not why he sold it, but it happened when he sold it. Apparently, he is seen crying as he sold it. Can you imagine? I guess every man has his weakness, eh, halfling? All I can say is that it is a decent song and makes the thieves laugh. Thank you for listening. It's been a long time since I felt appreciated. As an expression of my gratitude, I would like to give you this flower. While at court, if the royals were pleased, they would give me such a gift. I think it appropriate to give it to you. Fare thee well. You smell a sweet fragrance as you were given a flower. It's a pleasure to perform for you, traveler. Need I mention, please do not repeat my tales of the Dungeon Keeper to anyone. Does not think kindly of me, especially since it was I who chipped his violin. Okay, so we gotta get the Dungeon Keeper his violin, and he'll be happy with us. Or at least less mad. If he sold his violin, is it at the store? Can I get a violin? Saxon violins? Castle Gate. We want to go this way. Beep. Beep. So I know we can get the flower. I don't know what it does.
Good job!
Can we buy a violin from the trader? A violin, the one belonging to that brute, out of the question. You see, the Dungeon Keeper ran into some trouble with his debts. I, of course, am here to help out such a person in those dire straits. And help him out I did, but, he was very clear about what may transpire should anything happen to his precious instrument. It is not something that I would easily sell. But I feel bad for you. Perhaps you wish to purchase something else. Never forget, my young friend, everything has its price. Okay. Does that mean you'll take a precious stone? Alas, no. I shall have to pass on that item. Perhaps you have something of greater value? If I use the green ring, I'll put it on and die. Artwork. You like artwork? plate, a bracelet. Of greater value. Supposed to do? We're supposed to give Jezebel's pendant to somebody. Find Saul to give the pendant to. Find someone who completed the trials to get the Stone of Thirst incantation. Find a 5th coin or buy stuff. Let me, Give it. Fuck. I got it. We're good. Find a use for the flower. Okay. Let me ask you. Do I have an item presently that I can trade to the merchant? Hello, Blademore. This is Shadowgate 64. Oh, thank you. I should update my text. My on-screen text to say Shadowgate 64. Trial of the Four Towers? What is the subtitle of this game?
Food.
Trials of the Four Towers. And then there was, oh, what's this? Didn't notice this before. It's nothing. There was one other thing, I was gonna ask about the merchant. So the merchant sells a bunch of different stuff. 5 items? It's you again. You are very persistent, perhaps a little annoying as well. Oh, can I not buy stuff from him? Or, oh no, I have to use the coin. Almost got me. You hand over a coin. Would you care to look over my merchandise? Only slightly used. A brooch? A hat? A pterodactyl? Killigator, my question is, are all of the items useful here that you can buy? Or is this a bunch of red herrings and only one item is useful? And it's like... Just look at the color of these nuts. Because there's 5 items and I found 4 coins. I assume... Okay, some of them are red herrings, so you need some of the items, but some of them are red herrings. So I won't buy anything until I know I need a thing. You wish a room traveler? Unfortunately, I have no empty rooms. This is another thing I didn't understand earlier, is that, like, it makes you automatically exit, but then if you go back in, you can, like, talk to other... You can explore and talk to other people. No, don't leave. Or supposedly you can. I don't know what I'm missing here. Don't... How do I get him to not kick me out? This is the one other thing that I was like, oh, you can just go in there. Duck. Duck, don't turn. No, don't talk to him. I just want to drink at the bar, dude. I don't want a room. Fuck off. Is there some prerequisite that I need to hit for him to let me in there? Yeah, hint-wise for the items from the merchant, not every item is useful is sufficient. There's no way in. There's no way in the inn. Okay. Was that? Oh, I turned like this. There's a specific spot if you walk at a specific angle here. Yeah, like that. Okay, okay. Check it out. Check it out. I can turn on DLSS 5 in this game. Look at this. Whoop. Whoop. Ghosting on the edges of objects. Okay. Well, now what? Who do I give a flower to? Oh. I bet I know. I'll put flowers on your grave every Sunday. Ah, you have done something not even my friends had done. Shown me kindness. In return, I will give you what they sought. Hear me, halfling. Long ago, during the Rage Wars... Isn't that Turok 2? Isn't that Turok 2? Right? No, wait, what is... Was it Turok 3? Oh, it was like a separate game. Yeah. Okay. It's good enough. Good enough for a shit post. I was in Turok. Lol. He was to bury it deep underground where they were building the water channel. Seek ye high and low, since even I do not know its location. For it is there you will find my servant. Tell him this. Tell my servant Dersius, Aristolan bids you to relinquish the treasure. Then do with it as you wish, remembering what it can and cannot buy. Hope it can buy a violin. Whoop. You know what would be a cool gimmick? Have they done this before? A gimmick where, like, you know the ring, the one ring, how it like puts you in the wraith world and the wraiths can see you but humans can't. Having that for a video game where it's like the dead or not the dead. To like talk to people and talk to dead and then like sneak by stuff. Or not. This is the tower. What did I... What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There was like Beyond Two Souls or something like that. And like, is there like a dark detective game? Look, Shadrock, you might want to see a doctor if you have 4 of these nuts, just so that you can brag. How you doing, Shadrock? Shout out. Shout out, Shadrock. Playing Harimanada Real Monsters. Murdered souls. Fuck. My language. Plenty of games do the like 2 worlds thing, right? Like there's like the mirror universe and whatever. Oh, nice. Congrats. That's the reason why I don't have follow alerts turned on anymore. Your servant. There we go. Oh, it's just his lower lip. I thought he was like... You say that Aristolan ordered me to give you the treasure. And you call me by my true name, Dersius? Surely it is so. I am freed of my task. My vigil ends today. The ghost relinquishes the treasure. My master put this treasure under my care. I didn't know the dangers of this place. For 153 years I have stood guard, unable to forswear my earthly duty. But today you have given me my freedom back. I entrust it to you. Take it. Twitch doesn't care, is the problem. Twitch doesn't give a shit about harassment until it's a PR problem for them. They're running on a skeleton. Whoa. I believe that Saul was once truly my friend, but something changed in him. If only he knew of what his actions have done to those who care for him. I got a form rejection from Twitch about their community engagement product manager position. And then they reposted it like a week later, and it's like, come on, guys. Like, I am probably the best candidate you'll ever have for a role like that. There's like a mirror universe thing in several Castlevanias, right? Like the Game Boy's Castlevanias. Yeah, they're like, nope, reposted. I wonder, like, is it worth reporting the role as a ghost job if they keep reposting it after not interviewing anyone for it? You come to think of it. We're gonna do LinkedIn. You know what's really funny, Taters? I was like, there isn't an option to report it for being an illegal ghost job. Hello, Smiling Petal. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice, Starscape. So, well, here's the thing: if they were posting it for just one person, it would be presumably Phil, right? Rather than where was I going? Oh, right, the merchant. Hello, merchant. I'm a shopkeeper. If it was for just one person, it wouldn't get reposted every couple weeks, right? So here's the thing. Right, exactly. And these stay up. So, I think they're unicorn hunting, right? To Tater's thing, I went and I was curious, so I've started feeding my resume into various tools that I can find that tell me whether my resume is good, like AI tools, right? And so I tried a number of different AI tools, and I gave them job postings that were like actual things that I had applied to and been rejected from. And all of the AI tools and all of the tools that I could find are like 80+% quality. The ones that are like the things that are not like the things that it gets dinged for are accurately reporting my education status, which is I just don't have any notable education to speak of. Some sites would be like, you're not using one of our templates, so it's not as good as it could be. And like some very minor like spelling and grammar stuff that comes from like that comes from, like, company names and things like that. Otherwise, like, AI and, like, AI evaluators and stuff are all like, oh, Duke's a very good candidate for this position. Very strong candidate. I would bring Duke in to interview. This candidate is great. Excellent match between this resume and this position. So all the AI tools are also reporting that I'm, like, super good. We'll see. I'm going to test some changes and see if... Whoa, that is quite the tidy sum. Where did you... Never mind. I do not wish to know. And let me remember. Ah, yes, it was a violin. Never mind what I said earlier. Let me think. I've got it. Neat solution to my problem. I will offer you one of these three. It is your choice. I had nothing to do with it. Which one would you like? Violin without strings? No. Hello, Naru. The chipped violin. Yes. Thank you very much. Can you soft lock there if you get the wrong violin? If you pick the wrong violin, are you soft locked? Huh. When did you get your current job? This is the important thing. I want to try to find... I'm not going to save it. I saved it before I did the thing, so I'm going to go in here. Oh, I've got the violin. There's no way to soft lock. Hello, Discordia. It's the dungeon keeper. Okay, use the violin, use the violin, use the violin, use the violin. How do you use the violin? Try again. It's a government job, I see. I should specify, I'm looking for people who have cold applied, gotten a job that isn't a government job in the last 9 months? 3-stream streak. I'm sorry that reset. Should have watched more. Welcome back, Discordia. It's a violin. What do we got? Nope. I successfully applied to unemployment. And how come you have a 3-stream streak? Your stomach is notoriously weak. They always let you turn off the streak thing. They just turned it back on by default for everyone. For some reason. And I left it on. It's fine. It gives people more points that they can't spend on anything unless I create a special reward individually to allow them to get what they want. They'll get it anyway, even if I don't do that. Yeah, you could always turn it off. It was just... They re-enabled it by default. So what do we use it? Can I put it here? Okay, I'm in that situation where... Wait a minute. What's this? Suspicious. Do you you want me to make a reward just for you, Discordia? Are you ready to redeem it? How do I do this? I have the item that I need. Something fun to spend on when you reach 100K. Okay. Okay. Violin. What? How do you... Like, this split second you cross this threshold, he notices you. How do you do this? Do you know, Kaligator? How do you do this? Even the walkthrough isn't any help here. I tried wearing the Ring of the Dead here. And it didn't work. I'm at a loss. Yes. Is this unplayable on the Mister because this is broken? That's just what the N64 looks like. Best I can do is, I cannot walk up to the stand. He comes out every time. As soon as I cross the threshold of that. There's like a specific, what do they call them? What do they call them in Doom? But yeah, basically if I cross this line on the floor, he comes out. No matter what. Crouching, standing, whatever. Are they sectors? Line def. Line def, that's it. As soon as I cross this line def, do it backwards? Nope. Thrilling. As soon as we cross this line. Here. Here you go. Get thrilled. I don't like the way clean HDMI looks. What is it? Bilinear. Dither and anti-alias off? Yeah. This is this is a very weird conundrum. See if we can find any information. Can't place violin. Place violin. violin. Move too far to the right, or else the dungeon keeper puts you back in prison and the game ends. Okay. Sarzak, thank you for the raid. ActRaiser, nice. I hope you're having a good time with ActRaiser. I'm trying to figure out why I can't place the violin on that table. As soon as I touch this line, the dungeon keeper shows up and I'm screwed. How did ActRaiser go for you? Hopefully better than this. Let's see. Maybe you have to inspect the pot first. After beating Magical Poppin'. This game is quite good. It's not as good as the original, but I love the original. I've yet to finish ActRaiser. Well, actually, I don't know. Inspect the pot first. Nope. Nope. Is it faster to let him catch you or a reset? Let's find out. Faster to reset. So why? Is he like invisibly walking around the other side of the room or something? Through the wall. Yeah, it's a very cool game. It's not... It's a little different in character from the first one. I haven't played beyond Shadowgate, so I can't comment on that. I'm trying to figure out why I can't do the thing that solves the puzzle here. But yeah, as soon as I cross that line, he instantly catches me. I don't know why. Well, that sucks. Because this is the next thing that I need to do, right? I can't make progress in any of the other quests until I do this. And I'm prevented from doing so. It's just instant. Is it a control thing? Does this have different control types? No. Ring of the Dead? No. Board settings? Force right back? Turn the cache off? AI processing? Do I just play this on a real N64 instead and redo my progress from earlier? It's gonna run a little slow. I apologize. We've turned all the caching off. Oh. Okay, this might be running too slow to... Well, you know what? Fine. This'll tell us if any of the cache stuff is the cause of the issue. Maybe it's like caching his whatever. Remember when DLSS was a technology to speed up the game? True, true. God, the delay. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Good, good. A little more turn to the right. Close. Nope. It did not fix it. Hello, Necromancer Credis. Welcome. What do you think CIC is? Man, there's a lot of CICs. Do we need a different lockout chip? These were both off to begin with. Oh, did I change it back to the correct one? I thought I did. 6102. Yeah, I can't get to the table. That's the problem. I know what to do, I can't do it. Okay, we're working again. You thought you could escape from me? Let's see. Let's check the IGN walkthrough. Yeah, I have the correct violin. Because the guy said it was the chipped one. Okay. Lockmere's Tower. Right. Isabel's Pendant, Cemetery Key, Slipper. Coin, Orb, Poisonous Herb, Coin. Did I get the Orb? Wait, hold on. Put on... Yeah, but that's... You have to hide after you do it, right? There's one more thing I can do. The key to the inn. The key factor to the inn is you can put on Jezebel's pendant. Put on the pendant and feel the old woman's spirit. Now we can go in here, and this guy won't kick us out immediately. Apparently. I know that pendant. It's just like Jezebel's. Where did you get it? Did you steal that pendant from Jezebel's corpse? Or perhaps a grave robber? No. You say she entrusted it to you? Do you take me for a fool, little man? Jezebel died long ago. I saw her buried with that pendant. She told you to give it to Saul? What you speak of is madness. Madness, I say. Do you think me a fool? You can speak to the dead no more than I can. Test you? All right. I will play your game and prove you a liar. If you were asked to find Saul, you must know all kinds of things about him. So let's see if you can answer my questions. What season was it when Saul came home? Jesus Christ, I don't remember. That's not... It's not in here. Yeah, quiz and Shadowgate. I Winter. Who did he leave with on the night he was last seen? A dwarf. What did Jezebel become sick with after he left? Black Death. All of your answers were correct. I have to admit, I am quite surprised. I still do not pretend to understand how you know these things, but it matters not. The fact that you did not steal from the old woman is enough for me. I have plenty of vacant rooms here. Choose one, little man. No need to pay me. The tale I will be able to tell from this is payment enough. You just said you had no rooms, dude. You're like a 2026 company posting a job posting. Hello, Chris Reese. Having appeased the unkempt innkeeper, you get your first good look at the inn. The place is deserted, except for the striking-looking woman in the corner. Your eyes meet and you feel quite strange. Sea seems to look into your very soul. I didn't know you needed to wear the pendant. I didn't know you could wear the pendant. Dell, I knew you would come here. I also knew you would escape the dungeon. She is. Hello, Gelpond. How? I am a seeress. I can foresee such things, just as I foresaw your arrival here. In fact, I saw a vision of you long before you were captured. I spoke to the thieves days before your caravan entered this territory. A halfling, I told them, but not any halfling, one with valuable knowledge. What? You blame me? On the contrary, it is because of me that you are still alive. The thieves would have robbed your caravan and killed you in the process. So now I ask you to return the favor. Seek out my brother Agar and free him. He was captured. I fear he will not live through the night. Please forgive me for involving you, but I have no choice. Will you help me? Yes. Thank you, Dell. I knew you were more than a simple halfling. To get to the lower dungeon, you have to go past the room of the dungeon keeper. Be careful that he doesn't notice you. Perhaps you can come up with a distraction. When you find Agar, give him this orb. He will know what to do with it. Now go, Dell. Fare thee well. The seeress hands you the magical orb. That sounds like something we needed to do. Tell the dark human male. Dell and the zombie. Oh man, I miss Orb. I miss Orb. I want to partake of Orb again. Soon. Okay, now we have Orb. Now we can place violin. Hear a rustle from the far side of the room. Someone is coming this way. Panic-stricken.
So,
you
want
look
to
for
go
a
to
place
the Ark.
you might hide.
First, destroy these monsters in my stomach, for with them, I am useless.
Incredible. Alright, Frankenstein.
Fused neck bones!
Wasn't Frankenstein a violinist? In this one, right? How do I... Agar, you dumbass. I've got an orb for you. have to get keys from him or something? Dungeon key. You quickly give the orb to Agar. He gratefully holds it in his hands and begins to chant in a strange tongue. Ah, I knew I would find you. Now you will pay. Lock the cell door, Dell. Hurry. I must check on my sister. Meet me at the Rusty Sword Inn. That's his incantation. A quick turn, you lock the door. Okay. Do you think there's anything in any of the other cells? Find out. Let's find out if there's instant death. He does not work. He does not work. Okay. Took his violin with him. Can actually read sheet music. Complex character, you know? It's actually kind of nice that they give that kind of characterization to someone who would just be an unruly ogre otherwise. Okay, now back to the inn. Hello, and thanks again. I wish I could be more joyful, but I have this odd feeling of impending doom, a shadow growing over all of us. Great and terrible things shall soon occur. I fear you are right, friend Dell. That accursed madman Belzar is behind this. His power is great, greater than all who remain in this castle. We have decided to leave this place. Come with us, friend Dell. I owe you much. You will not? Your narrow path leads on, you say? That is a pity. But if you must confront this thing, you must get rests and nourishment. There, I have removed the seal from my humble cottage here in the castle. Please use it, and fare thee well, my friend. Your humble cottage? Hey, they have disappeared without paying their bill. Kind of looks like he's got a BFG on the... It's like two mugs and the handle of the big stein, but it kind of looks like he's got a BFG on the shelf behind him. Without paying their bill. Travel guide. A good staff is very important for travelers. You can beat the brush as you walk, or use it as a defense against poisonous snakes and other deadly creatures. A stave can be made from branches or even twigs. How would you make it? How would you... How? Stave from staving these nuts. Travelogue. Travelogue. I fear for my life. That's why I pressed on and did not spend the night on the road. Too many bandits. Now I'm here in this den of thieves, this cold and desolate place. How I long for home. Not in great repair. Kind of missing a roof in some spots a little bit. Okay, where was his cottage, though? Have I seen his cottage? Gotta be on the other side of the moat? The other side of the east side of the grounds? This way? Oh, this is the stable, though. Goes where? This thing. That's a tower. That's heck shit. Oh, was there like one door that was like you can't go in and there's no explanation why? I think it was like. Yeah, okay. Yo, he's got a sick wizard picture. Or like maybe a gnome. Would you put this painting up in your home at this size? That's like a 35-inch diagonal size, I'm guessing. Research log. Research goes poorly. Of all the things that I have been asked to study and report on, the good master gave me this. Where is the last dragon? He has this look in his eye. I feel he already knows the answer even before he asks. It's best if I try to organize my thoughts and clarify my ideas. First of all, two things are very clear. No one has seen a living dragon in hundreds of years, but somewhere within that time, an effort was made to search for the species. According to legend, it was a powerful group that attempted to save the dragons. One legend says it was the Circle of 12. Another says it was the Dragon Warder clan, a family entrusted to care for and maintain the beasts. The clan has since died out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I might have to figure out a way to print that picture out and hang it when I have a new place. I choose, however, to believe that it was a combination of the two, Lockmere working with a dragon warder named Denarth. I've found documents that tell of a journey that lasted seasons and spanned continents. This is where the story becomes legend once again. A children's rhyme is all I have documenting the last dragon. It's Dragon, Dragon stands alone, Dragon, Dragon turned to stone. Dragon, Dragon comes again. Dragon, Dragon, these nuts at the end. This brings me back no closer to my answer. Where is the last dragon? Lockmere knows. Swaggin'. I'm a dragon. What is the flint? It's good. What is the stuff he puts in it in the brew? Zeus's lightning bolts, Black Jesus, Holy Ghost, White Man's a right to vote, getting hot, hold my coat. Whoop! Grape Kool-Aid, don't let it ripple. I can't. I was so shocked. Tip of a Russian sickle. I was so shocked when you knew GNC for show. Strange tooth, very long and sharp. Perhaps it came from a dragon. A fang. Careful not to cut yourself. You take the fang. Why is this bed like way more reinforced than this bed? Is this the rough sex bed? And this one is the like regular one? Anyway, I don't think I can take any more of these things. I got a flint and a fang. What does that do for me? That priest is useful for... Wait a minute. I don't think that priest is useful for anything. Can't use Dragon Fang on dragons. Where do I want to light a fire? The stable! I've played Return to Zork. I've played Return to Zork. We need to finish that, actually. I like this music. This is a really good music. You know, this is also like good BRB screen music in my IMO. This one? No, I should have checked the map. Discordia, I forget. Did you see the recent gimmick that Dr. Tasty put on his channel? Anytime anyone says the word volcano, or when he speaks the word volcano, it triggers a clip of the volcano attack. Alright, I'm gonna fuck this dude up. Let's do it. I don't know why. Oh, nothing happened. You burn it. It's pretty incredible. Fermented. Okay. Light the fermented horse feed. What do you think you're doing? I don't know. Oh, I get killed. With a mighty shove, the stable boy sends you reeling. No, not the fire again, he wildly cries. Your pinwheeling arms do little good as you fall hard into the wall. Your head meets the wall with a loud crack, and you have one thought as you black out. Of all the things, I'm done in by a crazed stable boy. Okay, so I found a thing you can do, but it just kills you. So what's the point? I like the concept of when you, the streamer, say something, it triggers stuff on stream. That's a cool gimmick. Is that streamer bot that does it, I think? Okay, so what do we do in here? If doing this... Fire is strictly prohibited from the stables. Oh, so the guards have to open the gates, and then we can do it. Do we have to ask the guards to open the gates? Surrounded Shadowgate, and outside the troops have encircled the castle. Okay. Stay away, halfling. If you persist in snooping around, you'll be dealt with. Snooping as usual. Okay, so we can't light the stables on fire. until the guards open the gate. And I don't know what gets the guards to open the gate. Can I just use the Stone of Thirst without the incantation that it told me I need? In one of these areas? Fail to make the stone work. There's an incantation. How do I get the incantation? Okay. What am I missing? I would have thought Agar would be the guy who knows the tower. I read anything down about Dragon's Tooth? An ancient book I can't deal with. I dealt with the fireplace already. I can't find Saul. What the heck? It's more open than the I'm gonna check the item lists real quick. Military key slipper. Got the orb. Artwork slipper. Stone of Thirst. Precious stone plate flower. None. Treasure. Ship Island dungeon. This is what I was saying yes to earlier. Strawberry shirt cake. That's not strawberry shortcake. Hold on, where can I go to get the music I like? Through here? Yes. Wait, that shouldn't be capitalized. Otherwise, it's the character. Flint lever? Lever? You're the 71 bits episode. So good.
Watermelon tacos.
The use of the rind as the tortilla is extremely good in those watermelon tacos. Okay. I missed something. Kaligator, do you know where you get the... Do you know where you get the incantation for the Stone of Thirst? I'm only missing one item. That sounds like an interesting combo. I would try that for sure. I thought it would be Agar, because he's a wizard. But I thought it would be the dude in the grave, but he wouldn't tell me. Alright, what do I need to get the incantation for the Stone of Thirst? That sounds delicious. I figured it was put on the Ring of the Dead and use the Stone of Thirst on the graves, but that didn't work. By the way, viewership went up by 20% when I put Strawberry Shortcake Time on. I anticipate the perfect stream for retro. Got a spreadsheet. Get a spreadsheet. You got food. Both things make viewership go up. Well, retro category.
A ブランニューサブスクライバー
See? Put a spreadsheet on the screen, you get a subscriber. Ooh, though.
Food is good.
Food is good. See? Who is that, actually? Oh, yeah, we need to put on Tritron. Hold on. Hello, Magnum Nihai. I have to mute this for a second. There we go. The perfect retro stream. Who did it think subscribed? Hell yeah. Post pictures. That was Magnum Knee High. You're trapped above a rig. Oh, like actually like trapped on the island. I hope they fix that soon. They're able to escape. You own lots of loud jackets, but that's in a fashion sense, not the actual audio sense. Post it in the thing where posts go on the Discord. Okay. Sadly, the spreadsheet and the Tritorn final didn't attract any new viewers. However, I wanna show you something, chat. I discovered this the other day, and I was surprised, and I thought it was kind of cool. So, I was looking up something. I was looking up something on Moby Games. I was looking up The Legend of Grimrock. You know this game? It's a pretty good game. It's a 3D dungeon crawler, you go around. Something about The Legend of Grimrock is interesting to me, which is it was largely made by a very small team, except for like the extra people. It's Petri Häkkinen. And I was like, I wonder what else they did before they did Grimrock. Like how experienced were they when they got started on Grimrock? And I saw something very interesting. Whoops, it's not Quantum Break. I saw something very interesting, which was this. Bloodfest on Amiga. One of the earliest games that I streamed. If you were here very early on, you might have remembered Bloodfest from like 2018, 2019. Super early on. So Bloodfest was made by just a handful of people. Anyway, most of these people didn't go on to do anything, but Petri went on to work on Legend of Grimrock. Petri Häkkinen. But I was looking at Legend of Grimrock, and I noticed something else, which is Antti Tihonen. So Antti Tihonen has a similar bunch of stuff that he worked on, but I noticed this. I noticed that he made a game. He's involved in a game that is a puzzle platformer where you play a pogo stick character. I found that interesting. And the other thing that I found interesting is so Remedy, that all of the Grimrock people ended up working at. All the Grimrock people ended up going to Remedy after Grimrock. I found out that Remedy made Death Rally on MS-DOS. Death Rally, which is made by Remedy, which I didn't realize. Like, I knew it as like an Apogee game, I think. But Death Rally is a very cool game. But very interesting, those like weirdo connections that you sometimes find. There are so many games and so much information about those games that it's hard to cover everything. You'll always find something. You'll always find something that slips by, you know. There's always a surprise waiting in gaming. Like finding out that Ben Watkins did the music for Outlander before Juno Reactor was a thing. Okay. What's the dumbest thing we could do with the Stone of Thirst to learn its incantation? We could throw it in the fountain over here with the statue in it. And if that doesn't do it, I give up. And my best Finnish accent is when I say Markapilu. Can't be used here. Alright, I give up. How do we get the incantation? I tried to look up specifically how to get the incantation in the walkthrough, and it doesn't mention it outright. Pour dragon tears on the grave because it heals the guy's broken spirit. Do I need to be wearing the Ring of the Dead? Probably should be. Dragon tears fall, and calm settles over the grave. Ah, the dragon tears have cleansed my soul. You have done it, halfling. You have done what I could not do myself. A quest, you say, to enter the towers? Yes, I will gladly help you. First, find the Stone of Thirst, and then head for the reservoir. You will know the reservoir when you see it, halfling. But you must know the incantation. That incantation is... No Main Ra. Forget it. Together, the stone and the words of power are bound. You will find what you need once the stone has done its good work. Thank you, goodbye. Oh no. Main Rock. No, I accidentally did it a third time. Man, imagine a game like this, but with the Dark Souls style, like you have to talk to people until you run out of dialogue thing. This way? It's on the other side. I wish this game had the compass from Yo, sick jacket picks. bunch of jacket picks. Hell yeah. Excellent. How's your computer, by the way? Has it been complaining about being full, Bill? I'm glad it's still operating, at least. Has anyone here played the original Shadowgate? Sure. Yeah. Just keep me posted. Drop the magical stone of thirst and recite the incantation No Main Ra. Imagine if you accidentally ate the stone of thirst. Deadly. Does anyone recall any puzzles in the original Shadowgate that, like, really messed him up? This is a conundrum. Some kind of water temple situation. This takes you all the way out. Like puzzles that were like that seemed like too hard, or like they were like seemed unfair. Special torch. Yeah, the special torch is a tough one. Please, let me down there. The one that always got me was opening the star map. Opening the star map. Even when I was doing the like lunchtime speedruns, that must have been on Resistance 2, right? I don't think I was doing the lunchtime Shadowgate speedruns when I was there with Discordia. I have 3 codes. I have 3 codes. We're gonna try them in order. Oh, wait. Fuck, no. Fuck that. That you can turn each one multiple times, and there's 3 of them. Let's try. There's no indication that that you did the right thing? Oh, for fuck off. I need to get the lever, don't I? I need to put the lever in there first. Fortunately, his house is close. Okay, this is definitely the rough sex bed. Even got sure. Where at? Or you can privately message me where at if you don't want all of chat to know and stalk us there. Hello, Chocolate Deluxe. How's it going? You don't say. And I certainly won't. I intuited that much. I was curious what venue. Was it Keep On Laughing who has that line in one of the Heroes Quest games? He says, "You don't say, and I certainly won't." So, young Dal, are you on the correct path? Up until now, there has been little that I can truly tell you, for a link exists, a link with which mine enemy, my once brother, might thwart your efforts. So I have told you little, hoping that you are the one that might bear the mantle hero. Now I will help as much as I can. This ancient place once controlled the flow of water to the castle. It might do so again, allowing places to be crossed, which cannot. So look for your path, choose wisely, for the trials shall soon be on you. With success at the trials, your anointment will soon be complete. It will tell me which combo, you jerk. Okay. Now, what would be really funny is if it was like, if it did like a slot machine thing. The trickle becomes a roar as the sounds of a vast amount of water begins flowing. The way is now open. The trials await all who would call themselves worthy. Oh, hell yeah. We draining. Hey, I like the Renfair-ass song. Beware, young halfling, for you shall be tested, and tested well. Your next destination shall examine your inner being. If you are found wanting, then you shall surely fail. If you are found worthy, then a life of servitude is your reward, so beware. God, that's like when you're at work, and it's like, work hard or you'll be fired, and if you work hard, you'll get more work. You know? Which, you know, honestly, I'd settle for that deal right now, to be honest. Okay. As I was climbing up the ladder, it looked like those dragon statues had like giant googly eyes, and now I wish they did. We had fun placing googly eyes in discrete locations at a restaurant the other weekend. I wonder when, if and when they'll be found. There's another... You reckon there's anything down here? Did an incompetent recently. It would have been... Where's wrote an abstract. Okay, where's the castle? Castle's to the right. When I say castle, I mean one of the towers. Oh, that can't be right. Oh, it is right. It is right. This is correct. Through here. Ah, that sucks. Wasn't there... Am I tripping? I thought there was like the... I thought there was a corpse in here. Waters have stood for a long time. Dave. You notice an inscription. You noticed it. It reads, "Prepare thyself, the trials wait beyond. Anoint thyself, trials lie ahead. Pass these tests in accordance with the law, your station shall be bestowed. Endure the tests of loyalty, knowledge, understanding, strength, courage, and soul. Also, your resume will be evaluated by an AI. Anoint and prepare for the trials. Mean life, but also mean death. Leave all possessions behind and enter alone, for only then can you succeed. So it has been decreed by the Circle of 12. Can you feel the weight and oppression above you? Can you feel the centuries press in? Yes, there is death here. It is a trial that must be accepted and completed. Cannot be conquered, no, lest anyone boast. Rather, must be endured till the end. And in its ending is a new beginning. For once the mind, body, soul, and heart have been tested, only then can one proceed. If I can warn you to be wary here, things are not what they seem, for one reaches out from the grave to alter the tests. Be wary of his evil presence, for he will more than test you, he will trick you. We heard about the test being altered. You read the inscription on the plaque, pay homage to the king. Hopefully these have along with faded portraits of heroes from past ages. What? What did it say? Fierce eyes and strong features of this man make him unmistakable. Lord Jair. Okay, well, I guess we go into Lord Jair. And then what, though? Is there anything here? Athor Dreslin. The rest of these are just chumps. There we go in the Jair portrait. Very confused. Pay homage to the king. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry, Lockmere. I can't figure out your puzzle. Hey, Mora. Thank you. I'm probably slightly less strong in general, but I have better, you know, endurance. Get it. Yeah, I've lost a ton of weight over the last couple months. And body fat. I've been doing 8-mile walks nearly every day. It's like 2.5 to 3 hours of consistent medium intensity exercise. Yeah. I have a route around the neighborhood that I follow. It's volume, right? Volume and consistency. This game has an unfortunate number of, like, I understand the pieces at play, but I don't know what the game itself wants me to, mechanically what it wants me to do. Create the true coat of arms. No. Is this a slide puzzle? Gather up all the pieces. Make the correct coat of arms. Whoa. Cool text effects. What? How am I supposed to know? Is this something I should have, like, taken a picture of, like, 6 hours ago? There's 2, 4, 2, 2. Two angry dragons. One window. Dragon on the left in front. Dragon D's nuts. One window. Wait, shit, I didn't check that. One part I didn't check. Back. Yeah. So you gotta go left. You're right first, then left. God, even when you know the solution, this is complicated. Right first, then left. Coat of arms for the Dreslin family is completed. Cool. I like this. Chat, would you, if you had the money to do so, would you have a wall like this in your house? Just for fun. The thundering noise reverberates from it. Sounds like words. None shall pass beyond. If ye wish to continue through these tests, then your mind shall be next. Answer truthfully and without fail, for the other side shall ye find. Possess a stout heart and a clear mind, then step forward for your reckoning. Be ye prepared? Yes. Is the royal family's dragon scream? No, wait. I don't want to have to do a bunch of this again. No. Through the words of truth, well done. Whoa. Progressively clownier. Oh, can we save it after each one? Dope. Give me the answer to my question. What was responsible for the banishment of the evil one? Staff of Ages or the Staff of Thunder? This is the one where, like, there was a book that said it was both. It should be the Staff of Ages. Give the words of truth, well done. They're getting progressively sadder. Sad clown. By what name does the Master of Durcius go? Rastalin. Rastalin is from a different series. Aristalin. Alsalin. These textures, but in an animated emote. Which ring is used as a punishment for those who disobey the rules? The blue ring. What? Warps you back to the beginning. You are back at the title screen. They use the green ring to punish people who disobey the rules? The green ring just, like, fucking kills you. I guess they kill people who disobey the rules. How much sadder can this guy get? The rightful king of Cal Torlin. It's gonna be Dreslin because they fucked with the test, right? Conquer the challenge and broke all the walls. Strength comes from control of one's world. Oh, this is interesting. They like... That's very good. They've like reversed my controls. Fortunately... Did you know this, Discordia? I used to, when we would do press events, I would reverse all of my controls. And then just, like, try to play normally. Wait, this one goes back, doesn't it? I would like swap sticks, invert X and Y. And then as soon as I started getting, like... As soon as I started getting used to any particular control scheme, I would change it up again. The bigger problem here is, like, I can't tell where the hitbox of these things are. Not in the slightest. At least as far as I know. Light must burn at the end as it does in the beginning. Hello. You're back at the title screen again. Weird. I wouldn't... Here's the thing, right? I wouldn't say normally. I never get the impression that I'm normal. One must not rely upon magic, nor shall one rely upon force of arms, but rather upon the wisdom of knights. Beware the challenge of the dark maze. Okay. I wasn't supposed to bring anything in. Is this a don't let the candle burn down? Or, like... We're back here. Alright, Killigator, thank you. Thank you for your help. You know what's funny, Discordia? I was at it was at the barcade the other night, and like there was this young couple there, and they started talking to me about music, and like the dude was just like continued to be surprised that I knew all of the stuff that he mentioned. The grinding of rock on it, which activated something. Techno. That's not it. Oh, I see. It's locked and can't be opened. What the fuck? shows a different door. I've already thrown the switch. What the fuck? Timed maze. And this just sends you back to the beginning. Okay, this part maybe not great. Paradise nuts! What? Alright, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you got to watch for a while. Sick jacket. I'm glad you finished it. Thank you for sharing your work. You have a good night. My pleasure. Good night. Understand this maze. There's nowhere to go. We go around the corner too fast. Understood. And we're gonna get eaten by a guru if we. Fast enough. Oh, the way to play Lord of the Rings is co-op. Hardcore. You start the run over if anyone dies. Or like you save state back to. I'm in a trick zone. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay, we got another button. Next. Our candle's about to run out. Do we have to go all the way back? Tell me there's a map of this. Once inside the maze, turn left, go forward, left at the bend, and up the stairs at the end of the path. Go forward, right, left, the end of the path, turn left. See a button. That's how it's written out. Gonna look back at the beginning. Let's try this again. left at the bend. Up the stairs. Or right. Left. Push the button. That's right. On the right. Second opening on the right. And push a button. Forward, left, left, and down the ladder. Hello, Gamer James. This is obnoxious. Holy shit. And it's timed. done it. Puzzle out the cryptic words. Sometimes the path shall be behind you, but still plainly in front of you. Mirror has one odd quality. It casts no reflection. Welcome and well done. You have made it. Is it so surprising to see yourself, your image cast back at you? I reflect what is deep within you, deep within the hidden recesses of your heart. You sure do, weird little halfling. In here, there is no light. We dwell in the dark. There is only you and I in here. With these reflections lies the way. Cast back an image. Tell me if it is the real you. And in this choosing shall you find the false image. It is that image that you must turn away from. I am you. I started my journey from Rivlin City, traveling across the upper plains. The caravan was just asking for trouble by foregoing to employ enough guards. Under the long shadow of the darkened range, we ran into the bandits. Merciless, they rampaged and killed my fellow travelers. I alone survived. Beaten and bloodied, I was spared and dragged half-conscious to this place. Half-conscious to this place? Do I believe in providence and fate and the stars, or do I place my trust in man? No, forces other than man were at work, forces that have begun to shape my life. She said I was special, sure, but only special to her. She had a use for me. That's why I'm alive. At the behest of her. Or is it more than that? Image of yourself inside the mirror is laughing as it says, reach out and embrace yourself, for then we shall be one. Okay. Does the sky tell a different story? I am you. I am in over my head. He calls me hero and expects too much. Why should the fate of the world hang upon what I do? Indeed, why me? The evil one whose tale was used to frighten me in my youth is an abomination. But why can't the sorcerer act himself? Why can't the powers of Lockmere take it over? It is forbidden, I am powerless. I believe none of those things. History shows he has let others fight his fights. Is he a coward? The image of yourself inside the mirror is laughing as it says, reach out and embrace yourself, for then we shall be one. Dot 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 dot. From the hills they came, attacking. Oh, I think from hills they came, attacking and capturing the caravan. No mercy was shown that day, only strength and purpose as I was taken captive. Unceremoniously dumped into a cell, I tried to comprehend my situation, my loss. I could not help my fellow prisoner escape. I could not and would not. If what he said was true, then his actions deserved punishment. I escaped sweet freedom. To one such as I, trapped in a dungeon is a death sentence. To one such as my cellmate, the dungeon is a lesson. The brashness of youth, the contempt for life, the striving for one's own self. Yes, he was sent to his fate as a lesson. I was sent only because of fate. The image of yourself in the mirror is laughing as it says, reach out and embrace yourself, for then we shall be one. They all seem like assholes. An odd sensation accompanies you as you pass through the mirror. That's an intimidating fleshlight. Let's see. I'm back at the title screen. Okay. Cautious slurp. What am I supposed to do here? Ah, for fuck's sake. Did I fuck up? I'm gonna have to do the whole fucking thing again. I might not have this in me tonight. Okay, that's already done. Still, I'm gonna have to do the fucking both mazes. Well, this is way better. Can I keep it like this? Now I have the correct. Is it? Okay, it's still like flight stick converted, but. Oh, this is already solved. Okay, this isn't so bad. They allow it to remain solved. Wait, I'm confused. Is this not solved? Do we still have to do the buttons? Like, where are the stairs? stairs are down here. I gotta go through the whole thing. What's the opposite of what they say? Unimpressive ring rests on this pedestal. Take the ring, yes. Warily grab the ring of the king. Put on the ring of the kingdom. Okay. The room spins and you feel nauseous as you are magically returned to the entrance. Truly, my young friend, you wear the mantle well. Know this, with your new station comes new responsibilities. Things grow grave as we speak, you must hurry. I beseech you to awaken our brethren, the ones to whom held mastery of the air. You now possess the authority to do what you could not. Remember to open the path with a familiar voice. Only in its music can you go on. Open a path with a familiar voice. Get a good shot. Okay. Now, make sure it's saved. Ugh. Okay. I am going to wrap up and call it a night. Let's see who's streaming that we can raid. Who can we raid? Who should we raid? We're going to raid Ash Said Hi. Ash is playing. Ash is playing Oblivion. Unless Ash is also wrapping up. I think Ash is wrapping up, isn't she? Hold on a second. It says. Yeah. Ash is just ending stream. Unfortunately. Okay. So who will we raid? Let's raid Mr. Radon. Wait, I need to make sure of something real quick. Why does that have a search of lever in it? Wait. Fuse is also streaming. Now we'll raid Radon. Radon. It was Radon whose recommendation of Shadowgate 64 finally convinced me to play it. We're gonna raid Radon. He's playing Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix. Oh, 64 viewers. We gotta go. 64 viewers. All right. Goodbye, everybody.